you rather would you rather have hair that changed its color with your mood, and you only knew like what mood it was, although I'm sure people after a while would figure it out, or hair that was like your favorite color
all the time?
Yeah. Because I know sometimes people's favorite color does change.
Yeah. Oh, but my favorite color, I wouldn't want my hair to be that color.
So what's your favorite color?
Purple. And I was like, there's no way I want my hair to be dark purple. Always. So maybe the changing colors one.
Okay.
Yeah. Even if people know, because my mood's not normally very like negative.
Yeah.
So
I would want the hair changing.
Yeah.
Because I change my hair
You do.
color all the time. So there's that.
Yeah.
I would do that. Okay. Would you rather have a house that had staircases that also had like could turn into a slide, or had, you know, like the ones that like have the slide with them, like on the side? Would you rather have a house that had that, or would you rather have a house that had secret rooms that had secret passages to
Secret rooms and passages. I know for sure. It's just because of like board game Clue and all these other things.
Yeah.
And
Me too. Me too.
yeah.
Then you can have like your own room too.
Yeah.
That like no one knew about, and like when you just wanted to get away from people.
It would be great.
Yeah.
And I watched The Secret Garden. I think that's what it was called when I was a kid.
Yes. I love The Secret Garden. That's a good movie if you guys haven't seen it.
And there's a new one coming out this year.
Yeah?
I don't know if it'll be as good as the one original, because the original one is hard to beat.
Yeah.
They tried, and a lot of times they failed.
True. Very, very true. Okay. Would you rather live in the Old Testament times or New Testament?
Oh, the New Testament. Just kind of, I mean, I don't know. I love the Old Testament stories because I love some of like the women and the men in the Old Testament. But there's like,
We the train. We live by the train tracks.
but yeah, the New Testament places are awesome though, because it's the freedom you have in Christ. So I think I'd have to say New Testament.
Yeah. Okay, so this one was hard for me. I feel like I would do the New Testament just because of like Jesus.
Yeah, I was going to say Jesus.
Like that would just be cool to see. But like at the same time, like there's Moses and there's
Esther.
yeah, like there's like a lot of other people that I'm like, I would really think, like I would think it would be cool to like be around those people during that time, just as long as I wasn't one of the people that was like getting punished
All the time.
like just as long as I'm not an Egyptian during the plagues.
Then you're okay. But then you really don't want to be an Israelite for all the years before that.
Exactly. So it's like,
it's just bad all around.
can I be a part of the group? Because I still think it would be cool to like see the Red Sea split.
That's what I was saying, like some of the miracles in the Old Testament.
Seeing the walls of Jericho like fall down. Yeah.
Samson and Delilah, I always love that story.
Yeah. There's if I could like choose who I was,
Noah's Ark.
like I would want to be Joshua
Oh, that'd be cool.
in the Old Testament.
Yeah.
Because he got to see everything.
But he was in a good spot.
And he gets to go to the promised land, which not all
Everybody
of them
did.
got to do. And it's like, and he was a legit dude. So
Yeah, he was really good.
if I could choose who I was in the Old Testament, then I would do that. But other than that, New Testament, for sure. If you could be any animal, what animal would
I mean, the first thing that pops in my head is a raccoon. I don't know why, but I
you be?
just,
Your favorite.
yeah, I like raccoons.
Little trash panda.
Yeah, they're so cute. So that's what I'd want to probably be. But I don't want to be a pet raccoon. I don't want to be a wild one. Because those are the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So mine, I actually have 3
Oh man.
that like I know that I think would be cool to like.
Actually.
So I would want to. The main one would be a dolphin.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
Right?
That would be awesome.
Essentially, like my dream of becoming a mermaid.
Yeah, as close as you can
Like,
get.
as close as I would be able to get would be because mermaids aren't real.
Yeah, exactly.
But to be a dolphin, and Then after that, it would be a koala because they're cute.
Good choice too.
And they're kind of like raccoons.
I was just say, I was like, it's similar.
Yeah, it's the Australian version.
Long distance cousins. Like,
because they're also known for raiding garbage. And then a giraffe.
That's cool too.
Because I love, those are like my 3 top animals. So that would be.
For some reason, I understood the dolphin and the koala. The giraffe threw me, but.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I don't know. I like giraffes.
They're cool.
Yeah, they're pretty. I like them a lot. Anyways, so those would be the animals I would choose. If I had to choose, I would choose from those 3, and then I would be fine with whatever got chosen for me. Like, just pick one from these 3. It'll be fine.
Whatever you need.
Whichever one. Okay. How many siblings do you have?
2.
What are they?
Brother and a sister, and I'm the oldest. My brother's next, and my sister is the youngest.
Do you have a favorite sibling? You don't have to tell us who. Just yes or no.
Favorite sibling? I don't think I can choose between them 2. I mean, I live with my brother, so like we're really close, but I mean that can cause a lot of issues too. And then me and my sister, like, we do a lot of stuff together. We ride together, and we love horses and outdoors and animals. So, I mean, I would say like right now I don't have a favorite, but I get along best with my brother at the moment just because we hang out the most. We hang out the most. We chill the most. I don't see my sister ever. She's just crazy busy.
And has a boyfriend.
Yep, and she's got a boyfriend, so kind of takes away the favorite sibling really fast.
Come on, best friend.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, her little sister I call best friend.
Yep.
It's a thing that we do.
Because she knew my little sister before me.
I did. It's weird. It's so funny.
So your siblings.
So my siblings, I have a brother, biological brother, and I have a sister that my family took in. We did a foster situation, and my parents became her legal guardians. And so I have the 2 of them. They are basically the same age, and they're both younger than me. So
You're the oldest.
I'm the oldest, but I have a bunch of people that claim me as their sister
Yeah.
as well. My brother did get married, and so I do have a sister that way, although they're not together anymore. So there's that. But
Do you have that sister?
I claim her as my favorite.
Not even.
She's not even blood related.
Oh,
Well,
fair
she
enough.
is
One of
blood
them
related
see
because
Blood
I have,
Jesus?
well, I have nephews and niece through her now who
Mhm.
are blood related to
Got
me.
you.
So, and her blood is in them, so she's blood related.
Mhm.
Anyways, she's my favorite. She's the one I talk to the most.
Sure. That's kind of how I was. I was like the one who I see and hang out with the most. My brother.
She brings me treats. The other ones don't. So there's that. Okay. How many cousins do you have?
Oh, cousins. Man, I don't know. That's a tough question.
I'm gonna try and count mine too.
I know. I was like,
And just not married in cousins, like just
like your initial, like from here.
yeah.
Like your aunts and uncles.
Right.
Kids.
Yeah.
Okay, that's better. That's a
It
little
makes
better.
it we don't have to count it. So we're old enough to where our cousins are married.
Yeah.
So
So not their
not
kids.
them. Not
Yeah.
them.
Okay.
Okay. Let's count.
I think it's like just direct cousins like that, like mom and dad's brothers and sisters, kids.
I know how many I have.
I think it's like 11 or 12.
All together? Like from both sides?
I'm trying to think like if I'm missing kids. I mean, we have a ton of like extra like my mom and dad have like aunts and uncles that have kids, and then we have cousins, but like that's like getting further out.
Yeah.
A lot of their direct siblings.
Your
Oh.
parents' siblings' children.
No, I think that's it.
Just 11?
Yeah, like direct.
I beat you.
Yeah, I was like, you would. I was like, easily. I was like, not a lot.
I
Like, a
can-
lot of my mom's sisters only have one kid.
Really?
And I guess those were like adopted cousins, but like they weren't. I mean, like 3, so like maybe 15. Oh, I did forget Amelia.
So 12.
Yeah, at least.
I have 25.
Yeah, I was like, I imagine it's like that.
So I have 12 on my mom's side and 13 on my dad's side.
Dang, that's a lot.
Yeah.
How many siblings does your mom have?
Both my parents have. Well, oh no, that's not true. I have 26. I have 26. I keep forgetting the youngest one.
Baby.
Yeah. So my mom has 3 siblings. She's the baby. She has an older brother and 2 older sisters. And then my dad has 2 older brothers and 2 younger brothers. The younger brother is actually a half. And he has a daughter.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So, but he's only 9 years older than me. My uncle is. And so his daughter is like, I think she's like 8 now.
So she seems
7 or
really...
8. So she's the baby. Then the next, I think it might be either my cousin Hannah or my cousin Ruth is the next baby. So, yeah. So I have 26.
Like direct cousins.
26 direct cousins. So.
Those first cousins, I guess that's what it's called.
Yeah.
First cousins.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I probably have like one they call first cousins. I was like all together. But...
I won't ask the favorite on that one.
Ooh. But I have like 3 favorite cousins.
Yeah.
I have a top 5 and a top 3.
I have too many cousins to play that game, so I will say I do have favorites.
What's your top 3?
Ooh, let's see, but that's hard because I feel like I have favorites on mom's side and favorites on dad's side.
Yeah. Oh, I only have them on my mom's. I was like, I'll just be real. My dad doesn't get very much like.
So I have favorites
Both sides.
on both sides.
That's nice.
But I get along. The thing is, I get along with all my cousins. Like when we're all hanging out, there's not like, oh, I'm just going to hang out with this one kind of thing.
Group,
yeah, we're a group, and we'll go and we'll all go to the movies together. We'll all go out for coffee together if we're all in town. Like whenever anyone like comes through, we just go and do stuff together. Okay, what is your favorite type of transportation? Like it doesn't have to be a car.
Yeah, I
So
know.
when you guys answer this one, let us know. Favorite type of transportation?
Like just to go. I mean,
Just to get around.
when I was, now that I'm an adult, obviously I drive my car like everywhere. Not my favorite way of probably anywhere. I love riding bikes, and I also love, I love my horses. So we used to ride horses from my parents' house to my grandparents' house and to my friend's house, and like down to the post office, like over the railroad tracks to our neighbor's house, like just rode everywhere. That was probably my favorite.
For those of you who didn't know, Alice grew up in the country.
Yeah. Outside of Abilene, it wasn't like, crazy far away or anything, but yeah, it was like that. So we rode horses, and that was probably my favorite. Still to this day, like I'll ride over to my Happy's house, and which that sounds like the country grandparent name, Happy, but
because your grandparents are country.
Yeah. Got a mama and a granddad and a Happy, but he lived pretty close. I mean, he didn't live super far away from us, but we could just ride the horses over, and we tie them up on the fence, and we go in and like have a drink and like whatever he had, some soda or tea, and walk around. Yeah,
Cool.
yeah. I like bikes. We rode our bikes a lot too.
I would say I love riding bikes.
Yeah.
My brother and I used to ride our bikes everywhere. Like there would be so many times where I would ride over 8 miles.
Yeah.
Like on my bike. Like my butt would be sore after that. But like in one direction 8 miles. Like just like continually like
And then cut. Yeah.
get to like a certain point and it would be like 8 miles away and then like come back. But yeah. And we would ride our bikes through all kinds of areas. They're on the way to the elementary school. There was a park, and it had a really steep hill that like it took. So the hill came up to like where the road was, but when you went down the hill, it took you into the park area.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like it like made like the park kind of safer, but even like the playground was like still further in.
That's cool.
But like the hill would then take you down, and you could even go even further and go down to like a creek. And the hill was steep. Like it was basically like the drop off at the skate park. Like how steep that is.
Dude, that's crazy.
Basically how steep that hill was.
Yeah.
And it was like a challenge in elementary to be able to like just drop in off the like sidewalk that like was by the road into that area.
That's cool.
And that was my favorite thing to do. This was my favorite thing to do. The first time I did it because I didn't know how
steep it was. Like,
well, how to place my body to where I didn't like tumble forward,
yeah.
but also didn't like fall to the side or whatever. So I bit it hard.
That's terrible.
Like it was like I just tumbled down, and yeah. But after that, I was like, okay, I know how to do it now, and so I learned. And after I learned it, man, dropped in every time. Like I knew I had to be home, and I still would drop in, just to do it, and then like come out and go home. So yeah, that was so bicycles, and then because I like to travel, airplanes.
I was about to say
airplanes because they're a whole lot faster than cars
and bikes.
Yeah. Yes.
I would say she's gotta like planes.
I love planes.
She likes to travel.
I do. I think it would be cool to ride in a helicopter. I've never ridden in a helicopter, but I think that would be fun too. I want to skydive.
That'd be awesome.
That's how much I'm totally okay with being up high.
You guys have skydive?
So that was me and Alice just answering random questions for you guys.
Now you get to know us better.
Yeah. We'll do other random videos later as well. We'll try and get some of the other people involved. We may do funny little skit ones.
Y'all may do funny little skit ones.
I may get my dad. We could probably even get Hannah and Miss Denise involved in those ones.
Yeah.
They like doing that type of stuff.
Yeah.
Just to do some funny little things.
I can attempt to do funny things with skits, but I am the most uncomfortable person.
We can make her do something. So if you guys know of challenges,
the challenges might be good.
That you would like to see us do, drop that in the comments. We'll attempt.
Whatever it is.
We'll attempt the challenges.
Yeah. I'd be more for that than a player skit.
Yeah. So leave that for us, and we love you guys.
Bye.